You no longer have to pay thousands of dollars in order to get the best looking professional website for your business or app. Combining Lovable with these libraries makes it possible for us to create stunning designs with AI in just a couple of minutes. Hi guys, my name is Omri from AI Academy, and today I'll be showing you how to get the best designs for your website or web app using Lovable and a couple little tricks. So if you're not familiar with Lovable, it is the build something app, which basically helps you create apps and website by just chatting with AI. Now we do have some more Lovable tutorials on the channel, so make sure you subscribe and look at them after this video. But yeah, let's get into Lovable. So basically how Lovable works is you prompt it right here, and then you can create an app or a website. So they do have a couple of pricing options. You get 5 messages for free every single day. And then other than the free plan, they have their pro plan for $25 a month, and you get 100 credits with that, which means 100 messages per month, which is plenty in order to build a couple apps. And then with those 100, you do get the 5 daily credits. So if you use that almost every day, you get 150 a month. So with Lovable, your projects are private, but you can also share them with whoever you want to work on them as well. And once you're done with your project, you can create a custom domain within Lovable, and you can also remove the Lovable edit badge that pops up right here when you have the new website. And if you have a paid plan, your credits do roll over to the next month, which is what's nice about it. So if you don't use everything up to your plan, you can also use them in the next month. But yeah, let's get into the creation of our beautiful landing page for my new personal brand. Another thing with this video is I'll be showing you how to build the website for my personal brand, but you can use all the tricks that I'm using for whatever you're trying to build. So it could be any app that you're trying to build, a website for your personal brand, or even a website for your business. But yeah, adding just these little tricks will help you improve your UI a ton and help your websites do better. So first thing you want to do is open up a LLM chatbot. So either ChatGPT 03 or Gemini 2.5 or Claude Sonnet 4 Opus. There's a lot of names, so it's hard to keep track of all of them, but you want to open up a reasoning model because it will help you word everything with your prompt better. So I gave it this little prompt right here. So familiarize yourself with Lovable.dev and the frameworks they use for building sites and web apps. Your job eventually will be to come up with a PRD prompt for a project we're creating using Lovable. So the first part of that prompt basically helps the AI chatbot familiarize itself with what Lovable does. And the second part, it helps come up with an understanding of what it should include in the prompt that we're asking it to give us. So this prompt will be used as the initial prompt in order to create our website or app. So once we place this prompt in, the AI will get familiarized with how Lovable works. And now we can start with whatever we want for our app or website. So in order to generate the best looking user interface, we want to open up a couple of websites that will help us with that. And those are different libraries of components and different things that you can add to your app. So I like 21st.dev. This is one of them. I like React Bits a lot. I like ShadCN UI. So this is for these little components right here. And I like GSAP for animation. So as you can see, these are things that are using their library. So if I just scroll down, you see how cool this is. They have like cool components and different animations that you can implement to your website. And then the last thing would be Framer Motion. So Framer Motion adds these little motions right here, and they have a ton of different animations for different components. So yeah, what we want to do now is go back to our ChatGPT and give it another prompt. For this project, I want to create a new website for my personal brand, Omriverse. I want it to have a futuristic look with deep blacks and purples. So this is us giving the color scheme. The purpose of the website is for people coming in from my social media channels that click the link in my bio. So this will be in my bio. The website should include a cool title that says Omriverse with some copy underneath, and behind the main title for the hero section should be a cool animation from some component library. When users click on this website, they'll be able to find links to tools that I use and review. Users should also have a section where they could read about me and my journey. There should also be a section for AI news. There should be a place for them to sign up for an email list. All my social links, so TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Threads, X.com. We want to make sure that it is very well organized and it looks great. And let's include a bunch of stuff from libraries such as ShadCN, shad.cn, react.dev, and 21st.dev. For animations, include a lot of stuff from GSAP and Framer Motion. Your goal is to make this the best looking website for my personal brand. I believe you're familiar with my Omriverse brand, but I am an AI focused content creator that shows people how to use tools, create different content, and make automations, as well as create their own websites and AI apps. Cool. So we give it a lot of details now about our app. app. And as you can see, I gave it as much detail as possible for my new website. But as you notice, I didn't already ask it for the prompt yet. So what I ended up doing is I said, do you have any questions for me? And what this does is it helps the AI chat get more context on things that might be confusing for it. So, and now we have a bunch of questions we can answer in order to improve the prompt that the AI comes up with for Lovable. So let's answer them one by one. I do not have a brand logo or an SVG that we should do yet. So just text. No exact palette, but just be creative with it. Should look futuristic. Hero animation vibe. Okay, so they have think starfield particles, aurora wave gradients. Be creative with this. There's stuff on React bits for the hero section that might be good. So let's use something from there. For the copy and tone, I don't have anything specific, but maybe I want to include the phrase welcome to the Omri verse in there. Okay, cool. Now let's go to affiliate tools. For the first affiliate tools, we can use HeyGen, Lovable, Higgsfield, and also fill in the rest of them with AI software similar to these that have affiliate plans. Also forgot to mention, I want to include a section for things that I'm currently working on. So like to showcase certain apps I'm working on and different projects. For the layout for the affiliate tools, I want something where I can upload the logo of each company and do like a referral link with a little basic explanation on the card saying what the tool is for and maybe linking to a video of me explaining the tool. For the AI news section, let's just do a mock news section. So it's not actually connected to anything, but there's like fake info there just as placeholders. For email sign up, it's not signing into an account, but it's more of a signing up for an email list. So just like a little input field with a checkbox consenting to be emailed for marketing related purposes. We don't have to connect the table for the email list yet. For site navigation, do whatever you think is best. For social handles, let's just do mock buttons right now. And nice to have just no need for dark mode. The website should be dark by default and no launch date or deadlines. So after we get these questions from ChatGPT based on our prompt, we can answer them just one by one. And this is my answer. Now it's pretty long, so I'm not going to read it out loud, but you can just read it on your own. You can pause the video right here. It's on screen. Now, the more details you give ChatGPT based on these questions, the better it'll do at creating your initial prompt for your website. So we'll send this one right here. And then I believe it should output a PRD for us to paste onto ChatGPT. So once we paste in our answers to those questions, the chatbot should give us a full PRD to paste into Lovable and create the project for us. So as you can see, since this is a reasoning model, it thought out a very thorough response based on this. And let's read it real quick to make sure we like it. Cool. So now that we have our first version right here, there's a couple things that we might want to fix. So I'm going to change the background right here. We can go to the libraries that we want and just look at the components that they have. So something to note, when you're creating this PRD, sometimes it may open a canvas. So I'm going to say, can you please rewrite the PRD in the chat? So I just asked it to write in the chat. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like it gives a more detailed answer here in the chat. And I think it might be limited to the amount that it can write in one go on the canvas. So that's why I'm asking it to do in the chat. That's like a little trick that I figured out and it seems to work pretty good. So let's have it right in here, make it more detailed, like ultra detailed. And I want a heavier use of components, animations, and backgrounds from React bits and even more stuff from GSAP. So not just the scroll trigger, but I know they have a lot of other stuff as well. I like the current version that you have, but we need more of what I just listed above and make it a lot more detailed, please. So with this prompt, I'm giving it a little bit more detail on what I want. So heavier use of animations and different components from the websites that I told you to use. And then I asked it to write the PRD in the chat. So we get a final version right here. That's a lot longer. There we go. So as you can see, this one is a lot more detailed. So what we want to do now is just copy this and go onto Lovable and start pasting them one by one. We got number one, we got two right here. I'll copy this. So if you want to go down a row, just press Shift and Enter or Return if you're on Mac and just press paste. And we'll keep copying all the way down. And as you can see, guys, this is why I don't write my own prompts for Lovable, because look how long this thing is. You know how long it would take me to write this just on my own? This saved me like 2 hours. Cool. So after optimizing our prompt and copying it over to Lovable, as you can see, it is very long and very detailed. We can now just press go and let it build out our app. So as you can see, now Lovable is working on creating our website. And since they added the new agent mode, it is able to do a lot of different things and plan out the tasks. So as you can see, it has plan 1, edits, plan 2, edit, plan 3, edit, plan 4, edit, and it just keeps going. So also with Lovable Agent Mode, it can also generate images and just put them on our website. So it's pretty cool that it's generating different images for the website as placeholders, which I will probably change later on, but this is just to give you a way to create your pages in the best way possible in like one go or a couple edits. Now that we have our first version done, we can go to React Bits, and for the backgrounds we can do something like this right here. I like this. Let's do React Bits Aurora. So we just copy the page. Cool. So now that we have our first version and we see that there's something wrong here, what we want to do is just take a screenshot of this and upload it to our chatbot, and then what we'll say something doesn't look right here. And then also I'm not the biggest fan of the color, so I'm going to change it a little bit. Needs more contrast, blah 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 blah. So what we'll say is for the color should be more masculine and dramatic. I want deep blacks and purple gradients, deeper contrast between background and foreground. So the reactbits.dev/background/aurora for the background, that's kind of what I want. It looks something like this, and you can change the colors to be whatever you want them to be. So let's do that and see. This is what it looks like when you reduce the blend. There's a lot of cool different things that you can add here from the React Bits library. Let's just try out the Aurora and see where we go from there. So in the regular chat mode, this will be a lot harder to do, but since we have the agent mode enabled right here, we can do this very easily because it can do multiple tasks at the same time. And as you can see, it is currently implementing the different things that I asked for. So while it's going over our color schemes and fixing everything, we can go on these sections that it created. So we have our tools right here where I can link into here different videos that I made about each tool. And then we can also link right here a try it button, which can be connected to an affiliate link. And we can also replace this background right here with an image of the logo of the company. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, the AI is really smart. So it gave a little disclaimer right here for the affiliate links. Next, it added a little section for me that is a project list of different things that I'm doing. And as you can see, I add a little scroll animation right here. So I can add an image for the background for each project, connect links, and connect different tutorials that have to do with it. So before we go on to the next section, let's go over the changes that it made real quick. So it changed up the colors, changed up the background. As you can see, it's not the best yet. This is not what we're trying to do. But what we're going to do now is go over to the React Bits website and then press code. And since this is a Lovable project, it uses TypeScript and Tailwind most likely. So what we'll do is copy these and paste it onto Lovable. So these are the color codes that will be used. So I'm just putting a color code placeholder right here, so it knows that it's using a color code in order to fill in the gaps. And then Tailwind TypeScript, so TS right here, we'll copy this and we'll paste it down here. And I could screenshot this right here and say things are still not looking right. We'll paste it right here. Things are still not looking right. Please look at the code below from the React Bits website for the Aurora background. And then we can also include a picture of what it should look like. So let's go here. We'll go to preview and then we'll screenshot this right here. Bam, paste that there. We'll press enter again. I've included a screenshot of what it should look like with the background. Now that we have the code, we have our two reference screenshots, and then we have our prompt. Just press submit. And as you can see, this is now my third prompt, and we have a pretty good website with a ton of animation. Now that we can get into this section, if you load this really quick back up, you'll be able to see that when I scroll down, it kind of loads very nicely and smoothly. As you can see, the image just popped in. We have a little section right here about whoever it may be, which is going to be me when I replace everything. But we have a couple stats, and then we have a couple of newsletters. And as we scroll down from these stats, we have our different news stories that we have on the website. Now it says coming soon because I told it to create a placeholder. It's pretty cool that it's making these cards shake a little bit, and you have a little coming soon logo on top. And the next thing we have is our newsletter. And as you can see, as it's currently working, I'm giving you the overview for this. So as you can see, we have a little shaking icon right here, and we have our copy, get AI tips, blah, 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 blah. We'll put in our email, say agree, and then press join the realm. As you can see, there's a cool animation when you join it too. So none of this would be possible without the different things that I added about the libraries that we're using. So the whole point of this video is to teach you how to make cool UI and different animations in your website in kind of just one go, basically, because we haven't done really too much. We just added 3 different prompts, and this is what we got so far. So now it's fixing this right here. As we can see, it's still in the process of fixing, so it doesn't look good, but all these buttons are functional, and this is just in one go, and you can just replace whatever you want with it. So a lot of the times with the React Bits background, it might have some trouble, but what we can do is literally just say screenshot and say things are still not looking right. The agent Agent Mode is really good at this. So what we can say is, please analyze the situation, figure out why it may not be displaying correctly, and fix the issues. So I had some trouble with the Aurora effect, so I don't recommend using that one actually as your initial effect, but some of the other ones on the React Bits website work great, so I recommend using those. But I ended up being able to fix it because I just erased the entire thing. To be honest, I'm kind of disappointed with Lovable's performance on this one because I've created a ton of projects and for some reason it just was not working in my favor today. But even though it did not work out for us in the first try, the thing with AI is that if you keep going with the trial and error method, you will eventually be able to solve the problems that you're trying to solve. And we were able to solve it and make things look a little bit better. So basically just by deleting everything and starting over again with that section, I was able to fix it. It looks a lot better now than it did with the initial output. So we have this page right here. Obviously we have the little Aurora in the background with my colors, and we have all of our other sections beautifully loading into our page just like this. Everything looks great. We have our buttons, our input boxes, we have all of our social medias, and yeah, everything looks great. But yeah, so the first thing was we went to ChatGPT and talked to it about our project, about the fact that it's being built in Lovable, and about getting it familiarized with Lovable and the platform, and also with the different libraries that we wanted to use for the components. So we use React Bits, Framer Motion, GSAP, and ShadCN. And once we tell it to do that, we want to make sure that it asks us questions about the project so we can answer those as well to give more details, and then ask it for the PRD within the chat, not the canvas, so it gets as many tokens as possible to give us in order to make the best possible project. As you can see, it didn't work first try for me. I think it was because of the effect that I was choosing, but if you choose a different one, I've had it where it worked flawlessly the first time I went through. So yeah, I recommend just testing it out, and if things go wrong, just, you know, keep trying and fixing it. But yeah, the most important thing for the good UI is just the components and the different animations that you can use. So you can also use different libraries. You can have ChatGPT research libraries for you and just include them in your PRD when you paste it into Lovable. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and I hope that for the next videos I make on Lovable, I'm able to do it in one try as it typically works. But as you saw, we were able to fix it and everything looks good now. So if you do want to see how to build different apps on Lovable, not just the website, so we have a tutorial on the channel as well. And if you want to see any other things made with Lovable or any other AI tools, please comment down below and I'll make a tutorial for you guys. And yeah, I appreciate the watch, and I'll see you guys in the next video.